Today's live is for that I'm going to share you some tips about spoken English, how you can speak English fluently and confidently. So please join the live fast. So I'm waiting for the learners. Please join the live fast. Last week I was live. So I was live in the morning. But now I was free. So I just start my live. And how is weather at your place? Hi, good evening. How are you doing? So today's live is for I'm going to share some tips about spoken English. Can you please say hi in comment section? So how do you practice regularly? Do you speak English with yourself or do you practice with your partner? And how much hour do you practice in a day? Hi, I can see the two learners are there. Can you please say hi in comment section? If you are getting noise from my end, so really sorry for that. So these days I am not posting my sessions because I was not feeling well. So today I am feeling better. So if you are practicing your spoken English, so what kind of challenges do you face to speak English with anyone? There are the many learners, they always want to speak English fluently and confidently. Hi, good evening. How are you doing? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thrip- Thriparu Bum, I think. Hi, good evening. So, if you are the one who want to speak English confidently and fluently, but you don't have anyone whom can you speak English, so I will also tell you some tips that you can use and you can practice alone. When I had started my spoken English journey, Prakash. Hi, Prakash. Good evening. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. And how are you doing? If you ask me about my journey, that how did I start my journey? So I had start my journey by speaking alone, by speaking in front of camera and speaking in front of mirror. So that is how I started my journey. I was speaking on any random topic, and I was not confident that I was talking correct English or wrong English, but I was still talking. And I did not. Yes, it was very difficult for me to know that was I speaking correct or wrong. But I didn't take my step back. Then with time, I started to talk with my parents, and then I started to work on my grammar, and I started to talk with people, and that is how I got to know that I need to work on grammar. Then I slowly started to work on my grammar. So this is the process, and you should follow this. And even you don't have any partner, and if you are complaining that you don't have any partner, and because of that you are not able to speak in English, so all these are only excuses. We can't escape the process. And what is the process of learning language? Listen to the English content, speak in English, and make your English environment. Even you don't have that environment, you need to make that environment. I live in a Maharashtra, so my mother tongue and my environment. If you are getting noise from my end, so all these are talking in Marathi. So really sorry for that, the noise from my end. So we all speak in Marathi. So how did I have? made my own environment. So I started to read books in English. I started to talk with my friends, with my parents in English, and then I started to consume English content. I started to write in English. I started to think in English. And if you do that, then definitely your subconscious mind help you to understand and tell you that okay, you know English well, so you are capable to speak this language, and that is how you can learn this language, you can speak this language. It always happen that you know the language well, but sometime because of practice you are not confident and you do not feel confident to speak in English. So you can do one thing, you can just ignore everyone that you are making mistakes and you can speak whatever comes in your mind. If you have any queries, you can ask me in comment section. I will definitely answer your question. So reading will also help you a lot. If you are the one and who love reading, and if you are the one who always want to improve in this language and want to become a proficient speaker in this language, so you should not skip reading. If you are reading, you will interact with new terms, new vocabulary, idioms and phrases, and even conversations as well. Try to listen to native speakers, how they are speaking, and what kind of sentences they are making, and the vocabulary they are using, and what kind of vocabulary we actually use in real life conversation. So observe their communication. Many learners are there, they actually always focus on listening. Like more people and more learners actually believe that they stole the vocabulary from others, and it is quite interesting to know that if I am having the session with anyone, if I am speaking with anyone, that time if I am using some different word, so that person, the person who is speaking with me, that person will easily capture the word and try to make the same sentence by using his or her own context. So that is how you can learn new vocabulary, by listening to people. And nowadays what is happening, everyone wants to speak, no one wants to listen to anyone. And like if you are a good listener, then only you can become a good speaker. We should improve our listening practice too. More you will listen, more you will become a fluent speaker. And practice makes perfect. And but if I'm talking about perfection, so I don't believe in perfection. Practice makes progress. More you will practice, more you will get progress in that language or whatever you are doing. So if you ask me that if you want to speak English confidently and even you don't have anyone, and how you can do that, so mirror is the best practice that you can do. You can talk on different topics as well, maybe social issues, child marriage, child labor, and many topics like daily routine. You can tell your daily routine in simple present tense, simple past, and in future tense as well. So that is how you will not only work on the sentence formation, you will also work on the sentences, tenses. And tenses plays the important role. PPF, right? Present tense, past tense and future tense. This is the formula, and you should know the formulas of these three tenses. And sometimes it happens that okay, you know the grammar well, but it is very difficult for the learner to use that grammar into the conversation, and use the grammar into use the grammar into the practical. And that is the main reason that we should always work on the practical. And what is the practical actually? You should talk on any topic, okay? And then if you're talking about your daily routine, so you can talk about yesterday. Then you can switch topic into the present tense. Now then you can switch topic into the future tense. So that is how you can practice your tenses. And if you want to work on your vocabulary, if you know that how many mistakes you are making, or okay, I am intermediate but I don't know how to use the vocabulary well, but other are using vocabulary better than me, that time you should do one more thing. You can practice your vocabulary. You can listen to conversations, and if you are listening any conversation, then you can use write that vocabulary, and you can practice that vocabulary. We always forget words, we always forget vocabulary, but we should practice not only vocabulary, we should practice phrases eh, with the vocabulary. If I am only learning one word, like good, she is good at English, right? So if instead using only learning only good word, you can learn the entire phrase, and that is how you will not forget the vocabulary. And that is the best practice one can do. Even I do the practice. If I want to use any new word, I always write that word. I search the synonyms of it, and then I make the sentences with it. I can try to use that sentences in my own sceneries, that okay, if I want to explain something, so how can I use that vocabulary in that context. And that is how I research about that vocabulary, and I practice that vocabulary. And then only that vocabulary will stay with you and will become your own dictionary. Like everyone has made many dictionaries, but if you are also writing the many words, and then you are going to make a different dictionary, so we do not need one more dictionary, we need our own dictionary, and the dictionary is in our mind. We will not forget the dictionary ever. And also, like, I can see there is one learner. Can you please say hi in comment section? Okay, if you have any queries, you can ask me in comment section as well. So I'm here and I will definitely help you to answer your question. Okay, anyways, so and next is that, if you ask me the what is the next step of uh, to speak English fluently, so thing is that you need to read a lot. If you are reading a lot, if you are listening to lots of content, really sorry, wait. Okay, if you are the one and who want to speak English fluently, and then but you don't have any partner, so you can read books lots. If you are reading books, then definitely reading will help you lots, that I have already mentioned here. And watch English content, maybe podcast as well. And I always watch geography channel, and you will not only learn English over there, you will gain lots of knowledge. And I love traveling vlogs a lot, so I watch traveling vlogs. So your vocabulary will not stay limited, and you will improve your vocabulary along with the knowledge. The thing is that sometimes what happen, that you have the information, but you do not know how you express it. And if you are consuming the many content, then definitely the content, that knowledge will help you to express it well. That, and if you are watching it in English, then definitely you can express yourself well. Now, for example, you are from India, right? I am from India, and most who is watching this live, they are from India, right? So, and Diwali is the main festival in India. So, we know how we celebrate Diwali, but we do not know how to express it into English. So, you can watch some English content regarding Diwali, how Indians celebrate Diwali. And when you watch the in when you watch some uh, you know some videos regarding Diwali, so definitely and documentary. I love to watch documentary. So it's a discovery documentary. You will get this channel on YouTube, so you can go and search. So they always share Indian culture. So you can search Indian documented. Discovery documentary on Diwali. So there you will get lots of content and you can watch that content. So you will not only gain the information, you will also learn the new words, vocabulary, and that is how you will improve your vocabulary. What happened, like if you ask me, when I started my spoken English journey and we used to uh, practice on different topics, so it was very difficult for me to express my thoughts. Everything was there, like I knew the knowledge, I knew the information about Diwali, how do I celebrate Diwali, because I'm Marathi, so Diwali is a big festival for Marathi people as well. So you get idea that how you are expressing your thoughts, and then you will sound more fluent. So traveling vlogs are my favorite, and again Discovery, National Geography. You can go there. You can watch the National Geography channel. So there you will get lots of information regarding many things, wild animal life, and also the nature, mountains, and the many things, and the food that the different religion enjoy. So even the cooking content, you should watch cooking content. When you watch cooking content, if you are talking about anything, maybe restaurant, and then you will know that how you can. So really sorry for the background noise, and I hope that I am audible well. So okay, fine. So I was sharing the information about, okay, if you want to become a fluent speaker, so you can use these tips that I am sharing right now. So you should watch restaurant content as well if you are watching it. So definitely you can see that your vocabulary is getting improved, and it is getting elevated every day. So it is the best practice you can do. And I hope that you guys had enjoyed this live. If you like this live, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and see you in next live. Till then, bye bye, have a great day.